Alright guys, so I'm back at the workshop, or the forge as you can see, and I've been busily pulverizing and smelting stuff off camera, which is why, combined with all the coal mining I've done, back up to level 32 already. So let's take this granite and put it to use for what we went to get it for and get ourselves some steel finally. So on our anvil we need to do this, and we need a block of iron as well. So comes out to 135 iron you need, plus 18 granite for this part, because we need 9 of these. Let's go ahead and hammer this out. So I also cleared out some more area off camera behind this building because we're going to need it. And I may redesign this building to incorporate this blast furnace because it's going to be a little bit too big to put in here. So we'll have to see. And like I said, we need 9 of these. I went ahead and did the other 8 off camera, so you guys didn't have to sit here and watch me do that 9 times. And for 3 of these blocks, we need to turn them into something else. We need a input and output and a fuel storage block. And output, furnace input, shaft, furnace. Oh, we need to hammer it. Okay. Well, that would be the problem then, wouldn't it? And was that on the... Oh, I have it backwards as usual. So let's go ahead and do this. Don't think our hammer is going to live through this. Luckily, I have some more bronze made up already. And we need the input. We're going to need a bloom for that. We need copper and a couple furnaces and some cobble. Copper 9. Need... Okay, I don't have any cobble on me, and I don't know where all of it's gone, so I'm gonna have to grab some from here. I want to turn this mostly into dirt anyway, so it looks better than it does now. So let's grab it now. Like I said before, I try to do a little preparation before I start recording so you guys don't have to watch too much monotonous stuff, but sometimes can't really remember all of it, so apologies for that. Let's see, how much do we have? Hopefully this is enough. We need 2 furnaces, and we need some of these blocks. Don't remember how many, so let's just make 8. And we need to make this into a block of copper. I want the cheapo one. Give me the cheapo one. There we go. And the same, right, on the bottom. Yes. Alright, and we get the input, the output. Now we just need the fuel storage block, and that's a bunch of coal and something else, I believe. Oh, forge. Okay, smooth stone. Alright, and thought I was cooking up some cobble, but apparently I got distracted and was doing something else, so let's borrow this one for now, and I'll replace it later. So bottom. Oh, looks like our hammer just survived the process. And just put that away for now. So we got the 3 special blocks we need and these. So let's go out back. As I do this, I remember something else I forgot to gather, but we'll have to do that because we have actually 2 things. Expand this. I don't know. Maybe I'll expand this out a little, put like a back door on here, and then we'll have like a little yard because I want to move our leather tanning into this yard too because we're going to want to have like a water hole for the salt gathering and stuff. So I mean, this is probably good enough for now. So let's just do it right here. So we're going to dig this 3x3 hole and we're going to fill it with granite. And then this level we're going to make a little well. And we need lava, so let's grab our bucket. I believe I have an iron bucket in here. Yeah, the 2 from the dungeon I found. And let's run over here, because we know there's lava over here somewhere in our hot springs biome. Of course, we have to use my beautifully constructed bridge that took me forever to do, right? Yep, and as I run past the beehive, I will say once again, it's something I need to get started with here shortly. Because as I found out while remaking my forestry backpacks, is there's only a couple ways to get string. You can't pulverize it in this mod pack because apparently that's a forge functionality, not a thermal expansion functionality, and without the macerator installed, or the macerator, as the case, whatever, take your pick, you can't cut wool up into string like you can when you have the macerator installed. So no pulverizing wool for us. So there's only a couple ways to get it other than from spiders. One being cotton, growing cotton, which we may want to add to our farm. And what was the other way? Oh, right. Which is what made me think of that in the first place. Derp derp. That you need bees or cotton. So those are really the only 2 ways other than farming spiders to get string. So probably going to set up one of those here shortly. But let's get back to work on the task at hand and not get distracted like I usually do. So we're going to put this lava in there. And I forgot to get the other thing while I was over there, but that's okay because we're going to have to wait for this to heat up eventually anyway. And on this, we need to put the fuel block, I believe. And I just put this here to help place that. And we're going to put output here. And can't remember. I think it's 3, maybe it's 4, or maybe it's 2. It's one of those 3. Uh, Let me check on that real quick. Okay, so it's 4. And it's starting to get dark. We should probably sleep, but wait a minute. Inventory tweaks kinda messed with me here, didn't it? I put the input here somewhere, didn't I? And I'm putting granite. Okay, not very smart, but we should live. Even though I probably shouldn't for being stupid like that. Don't dig directly down, kids. So let's, here's the input. Put this here. And 4 of these. 2, 3, 4, and then the input, and then the last 2 shafts. And this. So let's go sleep before we get blown up. So this unsightly thing should work now. We just need to heat it up. This is what I was alluding to earlier, what we were going to have to wait for anyway. So let's see. Let's take a full stack. I think you can't. I don't think you can use charcoal in this. Of course. Maybe you can. I guess we're going to find out. So while we wait for that, let's run back over here and get that limestone that I marked so long ago, seemingly. Because we're going to need that. Looks like my pick's going to break too while we're doing this, but we should be able to get just enough of it to get started, I hope, anyway. Otherwise, I'll have to make a stone pick because I'm not running back over here again to make a new Minefantasy pick. Although, my goal has been to avoid using the vanilla tools. I have not made the regular iron picks, even though we didn't have access to it at first, but we do now. And I'm avoiding making the diamond picks too because I want to investigate how to make the better Minefantasy tools. I really don't know how to do that yet. I'll have to look into it, or if you guys have gotten ahead of me, since I've been pretty lax about videos lately, and you know and you want to let me know, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Yeah, I haven't been feeling that great again lately, which is why there haven't been as many videos, so again, apologies for that, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So let's get either all of this or until the pick breaks, because now that we're going to be using steel, we're going to need a ton of this stuff. Alright, there we go. And let's head back, and hopefully our furnace is at least somewhat heated up. Wow. Steve and his disciples really need to learn how to swim faster. And I am still wearing the iron chain armor, but I believe it is defaults to the vanilla chain recipe, so I don't think it slows you down or makes you sink like the bronze chain armor does. Let's test it out and see. Yeah, I don't see a difference, or at least not a huge one. Oh, let's put this back on because I'm a lot more comfortable. Wow, look at that hole. I'm a lot more comfortable running around in my armor than in my shorts. So, we're not getting the progress bar anymore. Does that mean this doesn't work? Or does that mean it's heated up? Well, we're going to find out. So, for this, we just need to go like this and break it down. And for this part, I believe you can only use coal, so... Okay. Not... Alright. No. Can we not access this from here? Ouch. Oh, I have it facing the wrong way. That's the problem. You can only access it from that side. Alright, good to know. Now you guys know if you didn't already. Otherwise, you're probably laughing at me right now, but that's okay. I'm here to entertain. And we need to... That very nicely tells us what goes where. And I did bring the iron. Good. And I guess we're slowly going to get our result down the bottom in the output slot. And we'll have to build like a structure or at least a ladder to be able to get up there. And off camera, I'll probably turn that around so it faces the right way. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but in the meantime, well, because the OCD flare-ups are already starting, I'm going to fill this in. I want to build the thermal expansion extruder because I'm going to want to go to the nether soon. But first I'm going to eat a cheeseburger. And for this we need our typical machine frame, tin, and iron, glass, and redstone. Alright. Redstone, tin, gold, glass, and what was the other thing? I forget. Because my memory is great while I'm trying to record. We need iron. I put all the iron in the blast furnace. Well, that answered that question real fast. One of these. One of these. And a piston. I believe I still have one or two around here, yes. I'm prepared for once. In that regard, anyway. So, as I was saying, I'm going to want to go to the nether, and since I've been avoiding using vanilla tools, I don't have any way to mine obsidian, so this is going to serve as my obsidian generation for the nether portal. And So we got a couple of pig irons here, and we need to process this once more. Get our steel. We got 3, which is just about perfect, since our pick just broke. And I think we need to process this with coal again. Because I'm cheap. Let's see if charcoal works. Since we have our tree farm going on over here, as you notice, I did finally change that up. So at least the bricks are not visible from the outside. And I've let this run quite a bit, as you can see. And probably not going to need to run this for a bit, because we need to get the workshop up and running so we can get our biomass and biofuel, or ethanol as it's called now in this version, up and running, because we're drowning in saplings. We'll be drowning in wood too, but I've been burning up some of it to make charcoal. And there we go, some steel. So let's make a steel pick. Right, I knew I had a little bit of leather left. And my hammer. Somehow, I don't know if this is going to work on the iron. No. Let's see. Steel. Might need to make a steel anvil to do this. Oh, we can do it on iron. We just need an iron hammer, I guess. Oh. As usual, I'm derping out. I always forget to heat up the ingots first. I wouldn't make a very good blacksmith in real life, would I? Alright, coal. I need to remake this forge now. So, definitely need to heat that up quite a bit. So, charcoal's not going to work in this case like it will with bronze. Does not work with iron either. Now let's give this a few pumps of the bellows. Get that nice and hot. Now let's see if this will work with our bronze hammer that's about to break. Yes. And the reason I'm using bronze is because I have a ton of it right now, and it lets me macerate copper and tin. And to get wrought iron, you have to smelt the iron ore directly, and we're spoiled with these doubling of our ingots, so kind of one of those OCD flare-up things that I can't double wrought iron. So that's this steel is going to take care of that little issue that I have, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Right? Right? Why am I only hearing crickets? Yeah, so let's get this done. There we go. So we got ourselves our first steel tool. And from now on, we're more modern. No more of this breaking bronze and iron stuff so fast. And wow, it's pretty dark out here. Not seeing anything right now. So let's grab what's in here. Pretty slow. So I guess it's good that we had other things to do. Let's throw this in here. And yeah, I'm gonna sleep, but that's pretty much what I wanted to get done in this part, guys. We built our blast furnace. We got a igneous extruder going on. I'm gonna fill that up with lava and water and start making some obsidian with it. And maybe next time we'll go to the Nether. Thankfully, we don't need to find the fortress anymore to get the Nether brick to make the magma crucible, which we're going to need to make our redstone energy cells and stuff. So that's on the list to do. The other thing is to get these guys moved over here, because we're going to want to start getting our automated farming going. I'll tell you, making my cheeseburgers, making that cheese, it's really annoying. I have to come out here and milk these guys by hand. So I want to get not only the meat processing going on, but also the milk processing. So that's what I've reserved this area for. So I'll take a vote. What do you guys want to see next? I'm kind of leaning towards the farm part, but I hate the Nether. That's just me. That's probably why. And I really thank you guys for watching, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So hopefully we'll be getting some more videos put out more often again. Thanks.